have this gift wrap, and we got him like here, we're controlling him, and instead of doing that technical mount like Coach Eric does where he steps over right here, we're gonna pick this dude up a little bit and hold him like this. And a lot of times what they'll do is if you hold him like this and give him that space, they fight me, he's gonna take his left hand and post like that. And he's gonna try to hold himself up. When he does that, you're gonna trap him. You're gonna take this right foot, step on his hip. You got his, you're keeping your figure 4 gift wrap. You're gonna pull his arm up, holding him with that right foot on his hip. You're gonna take your trap, arm, leg, the one that's right here on the shoulder. You're gonna just slide it over. For the triangle. Now once you get this triangle, you can finish the triangle with, hopefully you can finish the triangle if you have a good lock on it, or you can go for this arm bar, or you can wrist lock them, or whatever, but you got a really good control. And if you're really flexible, like I know CJ and Brody are, they start scrambling and stuff like that, and they kick it around. If their leg presents itself, grab their leg and fold them up. And that's another thing. Lord have mercy, I'm not flexible. CJ, come teach this part.
Alright, so
do it to here, Brody, go over there, CJ.
so first let's break this up a little bit. Side control. So whenever we're here and we roll them up, because we can roll them up with our chest, we don't necessarily have to use the hand. We can come in, both hands, and roll them up with our chest and keep heavy chest pressure and keep on their side. Whenever his top hand, we know that it can start crossing the middle line of his chest, we know we can grab it. Typically, we're going to keep our hand under here as an anchor, so that way, if our hand's here, he can start throwing us this way if he comes back into it. Whereas, if I have an anchor here, it's harder for him to toss me that way because he's going to come in. So, we can use our chest or we can use our free hand, because our free hand should be monitoring these hips. I can keep my free hand down here and not leave his hips. If I leave his hips, I'm giving him room to bring his knees up. So if I can keep contact with his hips and start nudging this elbow up to where I can then come in and grab it. So this is the gift wrap. This is the technical mount portion. So just this is technical mount. So this would be technical mount with gift wrap. And which will lead to something else. Which first I think we should just get here. So start off in side control, and whether you bring his arm across his body or whether you do a bulldozing technique and really steamroll his arm with your chest. I mean, none of my core is on the ground. My knees are on the ground, and that's the next point. I go to my toes. This elbow in here is monitoring these hips so he doesn't fill the space with his knees. I can start bringing this elbow up, find it with the backhand, come here and get my gift wrap. Once I'm in gift wrap, my back leg is aligned with his back, tripping straight down. This other leg can come over. And now we're going to sit here real quick, technical mount with gift wrap. Bring our arm through, and we can hug on to him. So let's get here first. So again, real quick, bulldoze, heavy pressure on that arm, elbow monitoring the hip, push the arm in, swing over, technical mount gift wrap, and then feed this underarm in for more and grab another more. Hug him back. Any questions, please let us know. 1, 2, 3. Get that one done first, we'll move on. All right, partner. Don't too long. In fact, this picture says that it'll be the first roll. Okay, let me take Preston. On this side, on the very back.
All right, Preston. So
Is that how you do it?
Hold me like this, in my side control. You might roll up on your side or whatever, trying to get away from. That's what I'm going to try to track this on. Hold it like this. See, I'm wrapping around your neck, and I got your wrist. Thread this other hand. Hold them on there. So now I got your groove. Okay. From here, you can do all kinds of stuff. Technical amount of stuff. Yes. Left hand, grab the wrong way.
I can stop that knee, and then her foot is going to be down upwards. Whereas I can stop. Their foot, their hand's going to be there, their hand stop. You don't know anybody? Should they out? I'm here to win.
What it does is it gives you something for you to roll over. You want to take it through my back, and you pull the back and grab it. The lower right over there. And the shin is what you're going to kind of roll into. So this right now is just take control. Now look, take your left leg and kind of take the left leg, step over. See what you do. Oh, you just want to take the left leg. Oh, you're good.
Feel good? Yeah. Questions on any of that?
That was just a recap from what we've been did a month ago. Now we're going from the technical mount and from the gift wrap, Preston and what's your name again? Jason, Preston and Jason. Y'all two. I know it's gonna get. This is like past everything. I know y'all are just learning time belts and stuff, so we're just a little bit ahead of y'all on that. Brody, so freaking. So we went fighting side control. Brody rolls up on the side, and somehow I'm trapping, and I get my gift wrap. How? The technique that I'm trying to get to is this triangle from the back, because other than you two guys, maybe you, most of y'all have gotten to this part where we fight from the gift wrap or the technical mount or whatever, and we pull somebody over to the back control like this. This arm on the left side is what we need to trap. When we just have them their back like this, Brody's gonna be fighting with that left hand and everything. See, yeah, this hand right here. I can't trap it. See, yeah, he's got his elbow over my knees and stuff. I can't really get it. I have to like. I mean, you can trap it like this and stuff, but the way to get this triangle is it needs to be trapped underneath my leg like that. There's a few different ways people do. Sometimes they'll hold this hand and they'll just grab this wrist and try to punch it through like that, or they'll try to feel like Brody, hold on my wrist. They'll try to feel him out, and if he starts pulling my hand real hard, like I'm trying to choke him, sound like I'm acting like I'm trying to choke him, Brody pulling his hand to the left, and I'll just pull hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll use that energy that he's providing to trap, because you're acting like you're choking, but what you're really doing is trying to bait him into pulling real hard. What I wanted to do today was the gift wrap, and you pick them up and hold them like this, and Brody posts with his left hand, and you step over. To me, maybe Andrew, I'm not sure, it might be easier. Somebody like CJ and TK or whatever, they're gonna be more flexible. Brody. So I'm doing what I think would be easier to get to. So now I've got this arm trapped like I wanted, and I'm gonna take his back and I'm gonna put my other foot on his hip. And the leg that I'm trapping with, well, first I'm gonna take it, separate this grip, and I'm get it behind his head like this. So now the leg that I'm trapping with, I'm gonna slide it up on his shoulder, and I'm gonna take my other leg that's on his hip and wrap up my triangle. And it's important. I can feel, just because of how awkward I am, I can feel how important it is to get my hips on this, like on this side. I need to get this leg over for that leg to catch. The hips have to be positioned right. Like, you have to be hipped out a little bit. So what I want to work on is going straight from that gift wrap to picking up their torso. So you got the gift wrap. Just started the gift wrap. Picking them up like this, shaking around, and the guy that's being gift wrapped posts. The other guy steps over, traps it, and from here, take his back and step on the other hip. Then you're gonna separate this arm above their head like this, and the trapped leg, the trapped arm leg is what needs to go on the shoulder. Kind of a back and forth. I'm not really sound on the teaching verbally, you know, properly, to where I'm doing it step by step properly. But I can tell what I'm doing is shifting my hips back and forth to make sure that this leg can get in the right spot. It's the trap leg, the leg I'm trapping with. If I have it and he's too far up on me, like he was, like that, it's not gonna be easy. I have to get that foot on his hip and get him down, get myself a little higher, where I'm more up like this, and his arms more separated, and then it's easier the further down he is what I'm saying. So try that, and just try to get to the triangle position and see what flaws you can find in it. And I'm no expert at this. It's just something I wanted to try, and it's something I was taught at another school, and I never really revisited it. I never really tried it. I know we find ourselves holding people's backs and bow and arrow choking in the gi all the time. I'm just trying to open up the bag of tricks to something else. And since we were going over the gift wrap recently in the past few weeks, I figured we'd go from the gift wrap to try to trap that arm. Everybody got it? Kind of have an idea? If you don't, I'm gonna stay on my feet. 1, 2, 3. Absolutely. Preston. So, we're working with these guys. Good. Y'all's working in there. Sure, we're going to a couple times and try to help them walking good. So, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's too far. Okay, go start over again. Too quick to get him in the gift wrap. Yeah, well, just now the position you're in, try to get your foot point straight, your thigh on the ground and your foot point straight up whenever you go to wrap it up. So go ahead and take his back one. Now pick his torso up and you're trying to trap it on. Like that. There you go, like that. Alright, so now you got the arm trapped and the other foot goes on his hip. Okay, now, the next thing you do is separate his hand over his head and push him down. Try to get him down low, like that. Now this leg is going to shoot as high up as you can. Like that. There, now that's perfect. He ain't going nowhere. You see how strong this is? Make the toes strong. That's strong. You're not sitting on your toes. You should be able to do whatever you want with it right now. You should have a triangle, arm bar, wrist lock, bar handle. Once you get that, but it's all about getting this leg in the right spot to be able to hook.
Yeah, and that was probably the first system to have running.
Yeah, make sure he's down. Push him down with that other foot on his head. If Eric was here, he'd probably be able to film me. Alright? So, hold that grip. Push him down, yeah. And these flexible dudes don't have that leg. Always on the feet, if you can hold it on big shoulders, hand control. Now this left leg, before I do anything, I need to make sure I can do it. So I'm gonna. It's not easy. Just don't let go of this grip and get it across. Would I finish you like this? Huh? Would we finish it? Either way, I think I got good enough control. I can at least risk it. Huh? But a good control. Yeah, if you can get them legs around each other, that's hard. Well, my legs are skinnier than yours. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got to learn the technique. I saw you walk in the class today. How do you feel about it? Hard to get your leg I know, bro. It's not for everybody. Every technique ain't for everybody. CJLT stuff can kill them. Like here, I can't even move like that. Huh? Yeah. You can get your hips to flex a little bit better. And it's like, you know, like you ever see Eddie Bravo's always doing those. Sitting like talking to Joe Rogan, he got he's touching head, he's touching the ground, he's like, good boys. Those kind of people help you. Trying to
I'm a little bit of getting their angle where he can get his leg over.
But if you were able to get the flexibility and lock it up, Joe's legs are stronger than everybody. So sit up.
How strong my legs are.
Nice and tight. So your far leg is close to 10, aim the knee down towards the middle of the track running along.
It's all about getting that first foot to
The far leg, you pull him up towards your chin, you just pull him up, heel through his arm, touch your own leg.
guys, they got little legs and they just flex up all that crush. You can get legs around somebody. So if you go on against a small opponent,
Yes. I got to get space so I can push that arm out further. Now from here, I can take, now that I have my arm, my leg on his elbow higher, I can now roll him back. Keep your mind that ball machine is really rolling down.
don't want to be stagnant in the road and focus too much on
Flex here.
tunnel vision.
Pull him a little bit so your left leg. Oh, it needs to come through.
Yeah, rolling guard, rolling. Because I was trying to keep my heel touching my bicep.
Once we're here, boom, I make him pose. Outside here, this foot is still in line with his back. And so as I come down, boom, this foot is now on his outside. We're here. So now whenever I go to extend this arm up, we start to make this pull. This will be finished trying to.
Unless I had to like rotate.
Sometimes you will do the seesaw game. Once or twice to get him where you need to be.
I had to reach down there and grab my hands.
Yeah. It will be a ping pong game.
Brody decides to post.
Straight up into you. Goes down with you.
Right leg,
Straight up.
swinging around Brody.
Step over. Step away. I'll do that. Like that. Step over. He's now going to fall in between your legs. Yes, you can control that here. So now we're going to take our right foot and push his hips down.
There.
Push him down, and then get yourself out. I need to get more space for you up here. Now this foot will leave the arm, and it does not go out here. It just comes up in the shoulder neck area. Now I can let go of this hand. We grab it.
But now, since you don't have enough weight, just imagine what we're trying to do.
Now,
Just trying to
start isolating up his body, pulling this foot down with his wrist on the shoulder. Yes, let it down. Stay up. And start taking it backwards. Pull backwards. Over our head. Yes. Too much terrible arm. That will break all your shit.
That would be terrible, dude.
That will break all your shit. Flex. Overhand arm bars. And so again, it's not going to be a one slice of butter. I have to work on it, especially this knee. We got friction working against us. We're going to have to work on it. But once we get there, we're locked in.
I want to show what I was thinking. And I've seen it. So the same thing, get to the triangle from the back. He's already got it ready. He's already just grabbed it. The whole post, he's found that. Got that much on. Okay, from here. It seems like all CJ's attacking his arm. Well, if CJ can sit up on his butt while he's doing this and reach up while say Brody does something stupid like puts his leg up like that. Now, grab his leg and hold him up like that. Knee ball. Done. That's it. That's all I want to show. Alright. Let's go. Huh?
Oh, socket come out.
All I'm saying is from that triangle, if you can get to that triangle, it's something else to think about from the back instead of just always focusing on just that bow and arrow choke. Oh, bow and arrow choke because of the big real quick. Corey, come here. Actually, let me do it with muscles. For the turtle position, I wanted to show you this because y'all were saying how I'm teaching the class. It's hard for me to do. Look, remember how I'm always doing these attacks from turtle? Y'all have all seen the clock chokes and the helicopter and the freaking, what else did I do? Some Peruvians. Anyway, this one was one I saw, and I think it would be great. You get the same, you reach over, open the lapel, get your grip, and you go to do the clock or whatever, and you can't get it. Just grab this pants, grab this, and you can step over with this knee, like you just put your weight on it, and you fall over, and just bow and arrow. So it's nothing dynamic like that helicopter. It's not as, yeah, and because it's hard to get out there. I see these ideas and I'm like, oh man, I could do that. And then I try to do it and I pick my leg up and I'm like, if my foot would come up here, I could do it. So I'm trying to come up with more stuff that people with knee surgeries and less flexibility can do with strength. You get somebody's back and get that grip, just watch, come over here, let me show muscles what I just did. So freaking, you on the hands on me? So you attack your turtle, opening the lapel with this far arm, getting this grip. And once you get this grip, there's all kind of crap you can do. For whatever reason, you can't get it on this one, so you reach over, you grab him by pants, however you, don't do it like that, that's illegal. His pants are tight, so I'm doing it. But anyway, you get him like this, and all you're doing is kneeling down on his back and letting your knee kind of slide over his back and roll it, and then bow and arrow. See what I'm saying? It doesn't require a bunch of flexibility and flash. It's just crush, smash. You know what I'm saying? You'd be good at it too. All right, that's it. Let's line up.